What up, G1? This is Beastradamus. I am here with my first official video for G1. This will become a normal thing. And I would just like to say that I like vagina. But that's not the topic of this video. So, moving on. If you don't know me, don't take much of what I say serious. Except for this video, I'm going to talk about serious stuff. So, ignore what I just said. And let's just roll with it, okay? Let's have a talk. Mano imanu. Or however that phrase goes, because I get confused. Yeah, it's called being lifted. So, anyways, I would like to make an announcement. G1 Unity now has an official Skype username channel, I guess, if you will. So add this name on Skype, G1 Unity official Skype. It's all one word. I will put it in the description box below. Make sure you add that so you can stay in contact with us. And if you haven't added all of the managers, you might want to do so because it's pretty crucial. Add us on Twitter, add us as friends on YouTube and on Skype. That way you can get in contact with us if you should ever need to. Because I think that some people would need to. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. So basically, I just want to say I hope everyone is doing well and getting their work done. Because it is crucial that we all get our work done. For the most part, there is some people, a lot of us, that we do it week after week. Good job. For those of you who slack, you might not want to slack. I'm just saying. It doesn't help the community out if you slack. So I wanted to talk a little bit about problems with managers. Now, I'm a new manager, and I would like to say that in the few weeks that I have been doing managing with the other guys, I can honestly say that every single one of them cares about making G1 Unity a good community and a better community, getting better than we are now. That is our #1 goal. So just know that, okay? That from the start, know that everybody in G1 Unity, the management side, we care, okay? So that's out of the way. Now, if you have a problem with any of us, or with the way the channel's being run, or you want to make a suggestion, okay? Because lots of people, I think, have suggestions. The proper way to do that would be to send a private message to any one of the managers on YouTube or Skype, or send a message to the channel, or, yeah. I mean, you could tweet even. There's so many ways to get in contact with us that there is no excuse for, if you have a complaint, making that complaint in the comments section in a graphic manner, which doesn't help the community out, okay? It doesn't. And one funny thing that I've noticed about a lot of, or not a lot, because there's not a lot, but the few people that have complained openly in a dickheadish way, I've noticed that they're usually people that don't do the work every week, that are slackers. So that brings me to the point that this is a community channel, okay? And if you think that it sucks and it's not doing what you want it to do, but you're not actually doing the work to get it to do what you want it to do, then we're sorry, we can't help you, but, you have to do the work in order to get results. That's the way this thing works. It's not a free ride. It's not a, I post my videos and you all make me bigger, okay? And #2, content is king on YouTube, okay? If you're not getting a lot of views, I'm sorry to say that you're doing something wrong, okay? And it's either you're not promoting yourself enough, doing what you got to do to get your name out there, or your content's lacking. So I'm not trying to personally diss anybody or anything, but that's the way it is. Content is king on YouTube. If you provide good content and you're consistent with it, you will build an audience. That's building an audience 101 for you. There's a tip. So, moving on from that, how can we make this community better? It's easy. #1, try as much as possible, and I know we are all busy people. We all have lives outside of YouTube, okay? But number one, try to show up at the actual Skype meeting as much as you possibly can. That way, if you have suggestions, if you have complaints, they can be talked about in the meeting where everybody's at in a real community atmosphere. Now, I have no problem with anybody that posts on the second video. I'm not saying don't do that at all. I'm just saying that try as much as you personally can to show up at the meetings. And I mean, that would help out. That gives us all a greater sense of community when we're communicating with each other. That's a lot of communicative words. So, yeah. Number two, post your videos, right? Every week. And do your work. That helps the community get better. If everybody does their work, not just the same people every time. If everybody's doing it, okay? Because if everybody's doing it, we should have, you know, a consistent flow of views coming through every video and a consistent amount of likes and favorites. That's what you got to. You got to comment, like, and favorite. Now, if that's too hard for people, then this probably isn't the community for you, okay? People have complained about it before, but it hasn't changed since the beginning. That's the way it is, and that's the way it will continue to be. So, if you don't like it, this probably isn't the place for you. You know, just being blunt there. Number three, spread the word, okay? Advertise G1 to your friends on YouTube, right? Or friends across the web, whatever site, you know? Anybody that's into doing videos, right? And even if they just like videos and want to watch some good videos, tell them to come check us out. Word of mouth advertising is huge. It's probably the biggest form of advertising besides actually putting commercials out there, and I would argue that it's actually more effective. So, spread the word. I'm not saying that you have to sit there and, you know, spread the word in every video you do or nothing, but maybe once in a while, throw in a mention on one of your videos about G1. Get people to check it out. Spread the word. Spread the love. Spread the wealth. Something like that. Number four. This one to make you and us a stronger community and help you to get your stuff out there more. Network with your fellow G1 members. Okay? This is something that Redneck preached way back in the day about networking with each other, right? And there was quite a few of us that took that to heart, right? And we started networking with each other. And we continue to network with each other, not just on the weekly video submissions. Like, we do it outside of it. Every day we help each other out. Okay. There's a bunch of us that have already done that. And we do things like each other's videos and comments, you know, on each other's videos. And we bump each other on Respawn, stuff like that. So if you're into that and you want to network with us, then by all means, put in the comments that you're interested in networking with fellow G1 members. And I bet you get some response, because all of us are pretty open to networking. Because it's a great thing, really. If you're not networking, your channel is not going to grow. I guarantee it. You can't just... You could post 100 videos, right? You could post 100 days straight, right? And you might get some subs from that. But if you're not networking at the same time, you're not going to grow like you want to. So, that's the truth. That's what you need to do. Now, the only way we can get G1 Unity to work is if we all do this together. Okay? It's a community channel. It requires a communal effort. And if we're all in this together, we can and we will make this work. We will succeed. Okay? We're already on our way. Alright? We just need to refocus. Everybody needs to be in this together. Okay? Remember the unity, the brotherhood. Right? If you're not with us, then get the fuck out. If you're with us, then jump in full bore and let's do this shit. Let's get it done, people. Okay? That's it. Peace out.